Power 92. We are number one in the streets.
Power 92, we are number one in the streets. I've been waiting for BJ, the Chicago Kitty, in the building.
What's up? What's good?
What's up?
Man, you know I'm chilling.
You know, we were talking about you earlier.
What you was saying
Because this is
about
what
me?
we do when we get an artist, we
You
start
saying
talking.
good things about me?
Yeah, I was
Alright,
saying
cool.
how, like, it's so cool that, like, you're just, you're as laid back as you are. I was just telling my girl, I was like, I think I was at White Palace one day. He just came walking in, and I was like, BJ! And then you're just so cool. You talk to everybody. So, like,
Yeah, I'm a chill guy.
all this Hollywood stuff and all this, the lights and the cameras and the action, don't get to you.
Nah, I mean, it was here before me, and what's crazy, it's really gonna be here when I'm gone, man.
That's what's up.
I get it. I just play it cool.
I know
chill out.
I know who I am. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Ain't no sense in me jumping all through hoops and all that.
This is something I don't like when people tell me, like,
What happened?
because I'm real humble.
Okay.
I'm real humble. I
Okay,
get
okay.
I am money Maha. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, some people have been like, you got to really tap it. You got to act it. You got to be like this. And you got to be. And I'm like, no. Like, I really enjoy just being, like, this girl from the crib that likes to do radio.
And soon one day it's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to turn it up, but you don't wanna grow up too fast. Like mom used to say, you don't wanna grow up
Yeah.
too fast. You wanna enjoy your time. I enjoy going to get my favorite taco from my favorite taco stand or whatever the case may
Hello.
be. I can't wait till other times come, but I enjoy what this time is as well, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
I enjoy
no,
the balance.
absolutely.
I really do appreciate having privacy sometimes. Sometimes somebody might see me somewhere where I don't want to be seen. It ain't like I'm just like Usher status, But I think it is amazing to have somebody actually still see you as well and pay attention and let you know that somebody's watching,
Yeah.
it's dope.
How have, I haven't heard from you since In My Mind, so I want to know what you've been doing since 2016.
I've been 11/23 in it.
I'm excited
yeah.
for this to drop.
Yeah.
It's happening this summer, huh?
Yeah, this summer, the 26th of July is exactly the date.
You got a
July
date?
26th is when 11/23 is coming out. Yeah.
So I was actually reading on, what was it? Rolling Stone or Billboard did a write-up on you, and they
Billboard.
said, where is it? They said,
Shout out to
There-
Gail, my girl Gail over there.
yes, and that's obviously an amazing look. But they said you said there are so many details and nooks to this album that people will enjoy. What does that mean?
It's so many small nuances to this album that makes it the album that it actually is as a collective. So, okay, the first song on the album is called Feel the Vibe. Got Anderson .Paak on there.
Big
it's
ups to
produced-
Anderson .Paak. I
Yeah,
just had him
for
in the
sure.
studio.
Yeah.
We were obviously talking about you because you were on Oxnard. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anderson .Paak is on there. It's produced by Danger. Danger is also a producer that I've always wanted to work with. You got Rick Ross on the album. You got Offset on the album.
Dang.
I've ended up working with Cool and Dre on the album as well with a few songs. I work with Afrojack on this album as
That's
well.
dope.
Buddy, Jid, Kent Jams. Man, it's a really fun project for me for sure. So I still believe in the fact that we all still love the same stuff. So I still definitely very confident in this project.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You named people from all kinds of different genres.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
that's exciting. I'm curious to know like what the sound.
Yeah.
Well, I can get a vibe of what the sound is gonna be.
Yeah.
Just by the features.
It's still BJ. It's just I just refuse to wait till I'm gone for them to try to show you how I could do something else.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? I want to continue to control the narrative myself. Creatively, I can do so much. This time we have taken from celebrating to living and balancing and recording and all of that. We've picked the best songs of these new extensions that we want to give you, and now we feel like we have it, and this is where we are.
I'm
11/23.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear
For
it.
sure,
Do you
for sure.
feel like with that comment you just made, like, do you feel like people are boxing you into this soul R&B thing and like BJ can't do anything else?
No.
Good.
I never created from other people's opinion. That's what made me so gangster.
That's what's up.
And honestly, that's why I'm here so cool, because I never really cared about anybody else when it came to that type of thing. Me
I
knowing
love
who
that.
I am, me trusting that you and I would be at some of the same concerts if we had to pay for the tickets. We would still be in some of the same shows. I still trust a same love that you have, I have. the same ear that you tap into, the same heart that is stroked when you hear amazing music is the same thing that strokes mine. And I believe that connection is there. I just want to give you an expansion of what I can do. And the best version of it. That's why 11/23 is what it is. 11/23 is definitely the date of my birthday.
Hey.
But like honestly, one of the coolest things and one of the best feelings I've ever had since I've been able to was to give to somebody else that actually can use what you're doing. Not a birthday gift. I mean something that really changed somebody's life or helped somebody's life, was just so detrimental to them at the time that they needed, and it was very little from you. And I think that's what this album is. It's very little for me, but I think it'll do so much for the people.
Which makes sense because you're not even dropping it on your birthday.
Exactly. I'm doing it early. Otherwise, I would definitely be waiting till 11/23.
I'm excited for it to drop. You know, we got a little bit of it.
Yeah. A little something.
We got Time Today, which is sexy.
Thank you. That's for the OG BJ fans and to draw some new ones too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You said, "Come ride it like you got keys." You said, "Lead me to the spot. I'll lick every spot." BJ, what you doing to the people?
Just singing. Doing a little singing. That's about it.
That's what's up. When's the visual coming? I seen a little thing on your IG.
Yeah. That was for the joint with Offset. Look at you. Look at you.
I noticed you done deleted everything on your Instagram. Look, I fuck
you had to
with
wipe
you.
them clean. Yeah, I know you do. We had to wipe them clean. I wanted a new start. I want the people to understand that where the focus is and extremely where it is and where we're putting it and where we want them to understand our focus is at a certain level. It's 11/23 time. That's all I can say.
Oh my gosh, 11/23, and then obviously like you gotta go on an 11/23 tour.
Of course.
After.
You know it. It's hard to talk about it and not sing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, and like you didn't drop any other song yet, right?
Nah, Time Today. I think it's
You had me looking like a fiend. I'm like, where's the next one? I know he dropped more than just this one.
Time Today is about to I think it's fourth we have most added radio.
Okay.
So we it's G'ing up. It's continuously climbing. But while that's doing that, we doing this, you know? Yeah.
So how important is radio play to you? I'm curious.
I'm here happily.
Yeah.
I understand what this does, not just for I think the label or how things are business-wise set up, but I think it's important for the listener to understand who I am. I think I remember times when I would be riding in the car with my mom or my pops and listening to them interview artists, and I would actually grow a love for the artists just from certain things we connected with or how they saw life or how they saw certain things. And I think it allowed them to have a lifelong type of love with me beyond the music. And now I'm old enough to understand how it really affects me. I think it's only right that I allow you guys to see inside a little bit. I don't do reality TV or anything like that. But when you hear it from my mouth, I think Chicago definitely could tell the real from the fake, even though you can't see my face right now. You can hear it in my voice that this is so real to me, so real, so trill. And I mean, for the city name to even be in my name, I take it extremely serious. It's just about to be a whole nother flip side to what BJ is to Chicago as well. So 11/23 is gonna turn over a whole new leaf. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna feel it. Ain't too much to really talk about at this point. Y'all love action, so do I.
This is the promo before the You Dig drop.
You feel me?
Okay.
The ooh-wop.
I'm excited. I'm excited because I've been rocking with you for a minute.
Thank you.
I'll never forget bringing you out on stage at our concert.
Lit, super lit.
That was lit.
Super
it was
lit.
A Chicago lineup.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for our 20th year. I don't know what's gonna happen, but hint. But anyway,
hint.
Let's get into. I do this thing. Well, do you want to plug your socials? It's BJ the Chicago Kid, guys.
BJ the Chicago Kid.
Just
no
Google
numbers,
the
just
man.
letters. No ebonics. Just straight up my name on all social media platforms.
If you got poached by someone to do reality TV, would you?
Nah.
Or it depends, like what kind of topics they would.
Nah, because most reality TV needs mess to continue, and that's just not what I've never really been a big fan of playing a part in it. Yeah, it's fun to watch sometimes, but I don't play a part in it though.
I rarely watch any TV. What are you watching?
It ain't even TV. It's just
Are you watching
black
TV?
folks just love BS. I'm a big Ray Donovan fan. Ray Donovan is like a gangster to me. Like I actually met him a few times before. I know his real name isn't Ray Donovan, but
that's dope.
He's always Ray Donovan to me, just like Lawrence Fishburne will always be Ike Turner to me. You know
I
what
hear
I'm
that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
It's just real strong. Some people do their characters really good. Ray Donovan. It's
Are
not
you
much
Netflixing?
The last thing I caught up was the Wu-Tang thing. I had to watch that.
Okay.
That was a must. I made time to watch that. Man, I remember drawing the W in school so many times.
Oh, wow.
I'm just.
Mike
I was
is
a
obviously a
backpacker,
big
like,
Wu-Tang fan.
yeah, I was a backpacker. I was always making the beats for rappers and sometimes kicking the verse my damn self. So
Now keep this for me.
It was just always been a part of my life. Like I wore Clarks. People call them Wallies. I used to rock Clarks all the time. Like it was just certain things and certain elements that even certain people in the Wu that just struck us a certain way that we actually wanted to be them. We wanted to be just like them at certain points. Like honestly, on the jewelry side, nobody was rocking with Raekwon. Like who? Like who was rocking with
Nobody,
Raekwon with
I
the
guess.
jewelry? Like come on, like the Wu Rolexes. Like people forget all about this stuff. And back in the day, like certain hip hop magazines would do like shoots on specifically the jewelry, so you could actually see the
You put
details
me
and
on.
how things were
Yeah.
going. Yeah, like that's what it was about. Like between Meth and Raekwon, like they was like the illest would dress with me because they dressed like they didn't care, but they dressed like they cared so much. The care was the piece they put together, but they didn't care how they
Facts.
wore it, and that was so ill to me. Like from the bucket hats to like Method Man used to wear his Wu-Tang hat inside out, so the W will be an M for Method Man. People never
That
really
make-
paid attention to it. Like,
I
it
know
was,
you want to jump
it's
in and
details,
be like,
yo, it's details.
I peeped that.
Yo, but that's how, details all in it. It was so
I
many
would have
details
never
in it.
noticed that until you would have.
Like I give you another gem, like, and this is just me before they even bought the documentary even dropped through Mass Appeal and Showtime, right? So check this out. If y'all go back and y'all look at the BET cipher, the cipher we did for Soul Train, that we just did last year with myself, Kelly Price, Luke James, and Queen Naja, Robert Glasper, Thundercat, this whole thing. Look at what I'm wearing. I'm wearing vintage
to make
Nike
me-
International. People don't even know what Nike International is. I'm rocking vintage Nike International. I saw so much Nike International in that Wu document. I was sick. Like, man, yo, I need that So
Oh man, that's hilarious.
like, they continuously to remind me of who I am and why I do this and just like the G part of it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Yeah,
that.
that way.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That was dope. Okay, let's get to topics at 2. This
Let's
is
do
a
it.
segment that I do on my show at 2 o'clock. We ask questions,
Mm-hmm.
and you answer it however you want to answer it.
I
But
bet.
the first one we're going with is
Mm-hmm.
name something petty that you would take from your ex after a breakup.
Something petty I would take from my ex after a breakup.
I'm probably taking appliances.
No, I'd probably take shoelaces out of her favorite shoes.
Somebody said that in the live when I did that, and I was
Yeah.
like, that is bogus.
If you want to get petty, get petty. But that's why I don't like getting petty, because I'm like, I can be very petty, but I don't like doing that.
Your petty levels are pretty high.
No, I just have a very creative mind.
So does Mike. You know, he always tells me like he would put Nair in a girl's shampoo bottle.
Yeah, she might want to
Ain't
kill you,
that
Mike.
bogus?
She gonna know you did that,
See,
Mike.
that's only if like she cheated on me or something like
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be bad.
I can think of some pretty devious things to do, but yeah, I can match that level if I needed to.
Spoons. I'm taking all the spoons out of the crib.
She can figure it out.
Eat your soup with a fork.
Oh man,
If
I
you're-
think I might like put a hole in a garbage can through the bag and put some stinky stuff in there, or put like a dead fish under her bed, or you know, you could be
You could
be
do a
wicked
lot of
with
shit,
it.
but
Yeah, you could be wicked with it.
She can't go nowhere if you take the shoelaces out of the shoes.
She can. She's
That
gonna be
shit-
walking
she
with the
gonna
flop
have to
flops.
Grab some sandals during winter
The flop
time and shit.
flops.
If your date uses a coupon on the first date, do they have potential for a second date, or is it a deal breaker?
If the date was at the grocery store, yeah, she got potential.
My friend was like, that just means he's smart because he like to save money.
Yeah, if she going to the grocery store with the coupon, I ain't mad. What am I be mad at that for?
But if we go to like Signature Room and they got a deal on Groupon,
I don't
and I'm
really-
like, wait, BJ, wait. Here, can you scan this?
I ain't mad at her, but it'll definitely be a joking moment for us. Like
Like you and the guys?
No, me and her. I would crack the joke
Okay.
with her. She gonna see that I have that kind of personality to the point where she gonna get used to it or she gonna hate it. But I ain't gonna withhold that. I'm gonna let her know certain things is funnier to me than you really think it is.
Okay, so no points against her.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna be mad at
That's
her.
good.
But I'm gonna laugh. Oh, I'm gonna crack a
Like,
damn good
gee,
joke.
did you just pull out Groupon
Yeah.
at the Signature
Yeah,
Room?
I'm gonna hit her with it.
Would you date someone who treats you like a king, but you're just not physically attracted to them? Because we all want
That's
to be
deep.
treated like a king and a queen.
But I treat myself like a king, so I don't think I would let that kind of like determine how I would be there, what I'm there for. Like straight
Don't
up.
you think physical attraction is important?
It is
it's
important.
super important to me.
I think it's very important, but I don't think it's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
But it is very important. I don't
Yeah.
think that should not be said. Yes, it is.
I can't imagine just being like, but he treats me so good, y'all.
Yeah.
He treats me so.
With
There
a,
was this
with a
guy.
blindfold on.
There was this guy who was treating me so good to the point he was folding my clothes, y'all. I'll never
Dang.
forget this man.
Uh-huh.
I got so much shit for dumping him, okay? But
It wasn't what
It
you.
wasn't there.
It ain't where you was at.
and I even told him when we dumped, girl, I told him, I was like, I just know that there's another girl out here who wouldn't mind you folding her clothes and being who you
Wow.
are. But I
Wow.
just couldn't do it. He did everything for me, but,
I could dig it. Sometimes it just don't be it.
and you got to look at them.
It be bad timing too. It be all kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm
There's
here.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What rules are there to making a sex tape?
Make it and burn it in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't have enough time to watch it back with her. What about no face?
You never supposed to make it to the end of none of them videos.
I mean, I guess
Right?
you're right. I guess you're right.
Are you ever supposed to see the credits?
I guess you're right. That is facts. Like,
Damn.
well,
BJ did that. How you ever supposed to see the credits?
so like halfway through,
Nah, but
you
I wouldn't.
eventually throw your phone down.
Nah, me personally though, like in my real life, nah, I ain't even trying to make it. Geez, that shit scary.
I mean,
That's scary as fuck. Too scary. I'm good.
one time it almost backfired.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if one of mine almost backfired before. Yeah.
Do you think it's out there?
I don't know, but I've had some wild nights.
I'm just not going to say it. I'm not going to ask. Okay. I'm not going to ask. I wanted to, but maybe off the record. Cause
What you gonna ask me? What you gonna ask me?
I was just going to ask, were
What you gonna
they
ask?
fans or were they people you knew?
No.
Because if they were fans, it's
No.
quick. Here's Shade Room.
Nah. Otherwise,
This
I
little
would
BJ.
have been on the Shade Room by now. Nah. My thing is
You don't have no safari-like pictures out here roaming around. You know, he took that and he capitalized off
I
of
think
it.
that probably was his motive. That's
probably was.
Actually, I like more depending on my real vocal ability to end
Thank
up on the
you.
right places. I don't
I
think
know when I had him in here, that's definitely a lot of the chunk of the conversation.
I don't feel like I got to do all of that to have people listen to my music.
Absolutely.
I would rather not that type of attention. That's another reason why I don't do like reality TV and stuff like that. That's
And
just
you're
not,
never-
That's just not my. That's not my cup of tea. I'd rather give you. It's so much more real stuff in me to show you guys than my swipe. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So follow the man on all his social media, guys. Google him. It's real easy. You know, we're waiting for 11/23.
23.
Coming out July 26th.
You know what's up. You know what's up.
Ooh-wee. Got the whole you dig. So BJ obviously is family. You're welcome here whenever you
Thank
want.
you, thank you,
Of course.
thank
Make some
you.
noise for BJ. That's Chicago kid.
Power 92. We are number one in the streets.